My name's Tiffany Krihwan. I'm the captain with Denis Sullivan. I'm originally from Erie, Pennsylvania, but Milwaukee's my hometown now. I have been sailing aboard the Denis Sullivan now as her captain full-time for 9 years almost. And I actually started sailing on board the Denis Sullivan in her first year of operation. She went through my hometown, Erie, Pennsylvania, on her maiden voyage out of the lakes back in 2000, and I got to see this fine vessel and instantly fell in love, especially with their mission, the environmental science biology aspect. That's what I studied in college. And I originally, in my youth, thought I would work on maybe a research vessel of some type. I had always been on boats since a little girl, motoring and sailing and all that aspect, and became a competitive racing sailor back in high school and college, and traveled all over. So I also got the travel bug back then, traveling for sailing racing. And then the Sullivan came into town and I learned about their mission. I already had a captain's license. I've had my license 21 years now. And so I sent them my resume, and I was hired that winter as a deckhand. And in 2003 I was their chief mate and relief captain. So I kind of went up the ladder fairly quickly, but I had already captained a smaller schooner at that point. One of my favorite things about the marine industry is I love traveling. I love going to places that you don't normally go to. As a tourist, you get to see the people, the real people, not just everybody trying to sell you some kind of memorabilia stuff. But some of my favorite places to go are called the Out Islands in the Bahamas, where there's really not a lot of tourism happening out there, and just fishing and just surviving. The Canadian Maritimes have some really beautiful places that are tourist, either Madeline Island, I think, is my favorite. It's all about fishing. That's their industry. They might have some tourism in the summer. I've never been there in the summertime, but in the fall and spring, it's just all about the fishing that happens there.